Hello everyone, welcome to Books Mandala's YouTube channel. In this channel, we talk about everything and anything related to books. In today's video, we have the summary of the book Anna Karenina. A crisis strikes the Oblonsky household of Moscow when Dolly Oblonskaya finds out about her husband, Steva, having an affair with their children's former governess and threatens to leave him. Steva is somewhat remorseful, but mostly dazed and uncomprehending. Steva's sister, Anna Karenina, is the wife of St. Petersburg government officer Karenine. Anna arrives to reconcile the couple and dissuades Dolly from getting a divorce. Eventually, Anna is able to bring Steva and Dolly into a reconciliation. Konstantin Levin, Steva's friend, arrives in Moscow. He proposes to Dolly's younger sister Kitty. She refuses Levin for Count Vronsky, a dashing army officer who has no intentions of marrying. Vronsky meets Anna Karenina and falls in love with her instead of Kitty. Kitty falls ill with devastation. Levin is depressed after having been rejected by Kitty and withdraws to his estate in the country. Anna returns to St. Petersburg, reflecting on her infatuation with Vronsky, but she dismisses it as a mere crush. Kitty, severely ill, takes a rest at a spa in Germany. She tries to deny her womanly nature by becoming a religious do-gooder. Kitty eventually returns to Russia, cured of her depression and ready to accept her ultimate wifehood. Meanwhile, Vronsky follows Anna to St. Petersburg, and their mutual attraction increases. Vronsky tells Anna that he loves her. That night, Karenine goes home from the party alone, suspecting that there is something between Vronsky and Anna. Anna curtly dismisses his concern. Sometime later, Vronsky participates in a military officer's horse race. Despite being an accomplished horseman, he makes an error during the race, inadvertently breaking his horse's back. Karenine notices his wife's interest in Vronsky during the race and confronts her afterwards. Anna finally confesses her affair with Vronsky, leaving Karenine stunned. Devoting himself to farming, Levin tries to find a meaningful life without marriage. He spends his energy in forming a cooperative landholding system with his peasants to make the best use of the land. His brother, Nikolai, is severely ill with tuberculosis. Levin's intellectual half-brother, Sergei Kozhnyshev, visits Levin in the country and criticizes him for quitting his post on the local administrative council for farming. Levin visits Dolly, who tempts with talks of reviving a relationship with Kitty. Later, Levin meets Kitty at a dinner party at the Oblonsky household. The two feel their mutual love. Soon, they get engaged and marry. Karenine rejects Anna's request for a divorce. He insists that they maintain outwardly appearances by staying together. Anna moves to the family's country house, away from her husband. She meets Vronsky often, but their relationship faces obstacles after Anna reveals that she is pregnant. Also, Vronsky is an ambitious man and isn't ready to fully commit to Anna. Finally, Karenine agrees to the divorce. In pain during childbirth, Anna begs for Karenine's forgiveness and he forgives her. But she resents his generosity and does not ask for a divorce. Instead, Vronsky and Anna go to Italy, where they lead an aimless existence. After the honeymoon, they return to Russia, where Anna is despised by society for her disgraceful adultery. Anna and Vronsky withdraw into isolation. However, Anna dares to visit her young son on his birthday at Karenine's house. She begins to feel jealous of Vronsky as he is free to participate in society while she is housebound and spurned. Kitty and Levin, now married, adjust to married life after initial difficulties. When Levin is called away to visit his dying brother Nikolai, Kitty sparks an argument by insisting on going with him. Levin finally allows her to accompany him. Kitty is found to be more helpful to Nikolai than Levin is, greatly comforting him in his final days. Kitty soon discovers that she is pregnant. Dolly and her family join Kitty and Levin at Levin's country estate for the summer. Stiva also visits, bringing along a friend, Veslovsky, who irks Levin by flirting with Kitty. Levin finally asks Veslovsky to leave. Dolly decides to visit Anna and finds her radiant and seemingly very happy. Dolly is impressed by Anna's luxurious country home, but disturbed by Anna's dependence on sedatives to sleep. Anna still awaits a divorce from Karenine. Levin and Kitty move to Moscow to await the birth of their baby. They're astonished at the expenses of city life there. One day, Stiva takes Levin to visit Anna, whom Levin has never met before. Anna enchants Levin, but her success in pleasing Levin only fuels her resentment towards Vronsky. She grows paranoid that her husband doesn't love her anymore. Meanwhile, Kitty gives birth to a son. Levin is confused by his conflicting emotions towards the baby. Stiva goes to St. Petersburg to seek a job and beg Karenine to grant Anna the divorce he once promised her. Karenine refuses. Anna picks a quarrel with Vronsky, accusing him of putting his mother before her and unfairly postponing plans to go to the country. Vronsky tries to compromise, but Anna stays angry. When Vronsky leaves on an errand, Anna is tormented. She sends him a telegram urgently calling him home, followed by a profusely apologetic note. In desperation, Anna drives to Dolly's house to say goodbye and then returns home. She resolves to meet Vronsky at train station after his errand. At the station, in despair and daze, Anna throws herself under a train and dies. 2 months later, Sergei publishes a book, but to no acclaim. Sergei, disappointed, joins a cause to support Slavic people attempting to free themselves from Turkish rule. Sergei, Vronsky, and others board a train to join the cause. Levin, however, is skeptical of the Slavic cause. Kitty grows worried by Levin's gloomy mood. He has become immersed in questions about meaning of life, but feels unable to answer them. One day, a peasant tells Levin that the point of life is not to fill one's belly, but to serve God and goodness. Levin takes this advice heartedly, and his life is suddenly transformed by faith. That same day, Levin, Dolly, and Dolly's children seek shelter from a sudden, violent thunderstorm, only to find that Kitty and Levin's young son is still outside. Levin runs to the woods and sees a huge oak tree fallen by lightning. He fears the worst, but his wife and child are safe. For the first time, Levin feels real love for his son, and Kitty is beyond pleased. Levin reflects again that the meaning of his life lies in the good that he puts into it. Levin is finally at peace with himself. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you find this summary useful. You can purchase this book from booksmandala.com. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more bookish content.